The economy of the Philippines has been on a roll, but the benefits have largely failed to reach the country's poor, who account for a quarter of the population. The inequality often hits children the hardest. For the past 20 years, a Japanese nonprofit organization has been helping kids living in poverty in the country. NHK World's Kathleen Ocampo has the story.
Children practice karate. Their instructor is Hajime Yokota, head of a Japanese NPO. He teaches poor children once a week, free of charge.
I like it because I can learn something.
I like it too.
Yokota's group is based in Olongapo City in central Luzon. In the Philippines, 1/4 of the population lives on less than $1 a day. Many of the impoverished children are subject to neglect and abuse. Yokota decided to work in the Philippines after being a volunteer at an orphanage 20 years ago. The children he met there were from poor families and lack a proper education.
I have met a lot of children who had great potential, talent, or big dreams for the future, but there were no grown-ups around willing to help them. So I decided to do this myself.
Yokota launched an NPO immediately after he returned to Japan. He asks for donations from the public. He uses the money raised in his home country to fund orphanages and scholarships in the Philippines. Yokota puts a lot of effort in the karate lessons. That's because the class has a grading system that rewards kids who make progress. He believes the martial art can teach children the importance of setting goals and give them a sense of happiness when they succeed. He believes the experience can motivate them to escape from poverty. Jim Edison, who is 19, is helping Yokota. His mother died when he was 3. He grew up in an orphanage with his siblings. He is now aiming to become a karate instructor.
Karate changed my life. We all have different problems, but at the same time, we're all struggling with poverty. So I want to give hope to the children.
On this day, the children who were helped by Jim took their first qualification test.
Approved, okay?
All of them passed and received uniforms.
I'm so happy that I was able to receive the uniform. Even when the goal seems to be far away, I believe if we try really hard, it will pay off.
I believe there are some things that come out only when you work on one thing for a long time. So I want to continue on with my work.
Yokota has expanded his activities. He has started teaching children barber techniques. He wants to give children something that can lead them to their dreams. His activities are firmly rooted in the lives of local people, and these efforts are encouraging children to move forward toward a better future. Kathleen Ocampo, NHK World, Olongapo, the Philippines.
And that wraps up our bulletin. I'm Tra Tirako-san in Bangkok.
Tra, thanks.
Emerging